It's the year 2025, and there are two kinds of people that will sojourn through this year. The first set of people are the people who let life happen to them, and the second set of people are the people who happen to life. Which one are you? My name is Fortune Wobidi, fondly called King Fortune, and I am a personal reinvention catalyst. And on this platform, I share actionable steps to help you build a personal brand that makes an impact in the lives of people out there. Now, if this is something that interests you, do not forget to tag along by subscribing or following me on this platform to see more content on personal branding. In the year 2015, I graduated from one of the best universities in Nigeria, the University of Port Harcourt, and I graduated with a second-class upper degree in English studies. Now, I came out with a lot of aspirations, a lot of big dreams and hopes for an enviable future. I was so happy. I was thinking like, man, I'm a graduate now, I'm a big boy. It's not easy to answer graduate. So I thought, I was sold the age-long lie that go to school, graduate with a good grade, and then you're going to get a job. The job is going to be waiting for you. But little did I know that I was yet to have a romance with the realities of living in a country like mine. All right, so I graduated, and then I can't really account for what happened in my 2016. I was just floating. So in 2017, I went for my NYSC, and I finished my NYSC towards the end of 2017. And then I came back looking for jobs online, and every single place I could put my foot on. I applied for jobs in the banks, I applied for jobs in companies, I applied for jobs in schools. But it was all to no avail. So there was this particular day I went to one of those places to apply, and then I passed the first phase of the interview. And then when I got to the next phase of the interview, they now asked me, how many years of experience do you have? And I'm like, I just finished my NYSC. And they're like, oh, you did so well the first phase of the interview, but unfortunately we can't hire you because we need people with 5 years of experience and more. And then I thought to myself, I was like, how do I get the 5 years of experience if I am not even given the chance? So I was depressed. I went into depression for a while. I was discouraged. I was like, oh my god, I've searched for jobs all this while and then to no avail. I mean, I thought all I needed was a degree, yeah. So I looked for jobs, and it was crazy. It was crazy. Now, if I knew what I know today back then, I probably would have been in a better place back then. But well, no regrets. So it wasn't up until later, towards the end of 2017, the beginning of 2018, when I began playing around with. Okay, I was already like playing around the internet 2017 during my NYC. I mean, I started learning how to blog, and I started blogging in 2017, and then started learning how to do social media management here and there, and then gradually I started getting clients. On a good day, this is not a video for that. On a good day, I will share that particular story, but this is where I'm going to. Um, if I knew what I know today back then, a lot of things would have changed. One of the things I would have invested in 2017 that would have made a difference in my life is my personal brand. Now, it took me a whole lot of learning, making mistakes to finally realize that the best business investment that you can actually put money on and reap the rewards in a short period of time is your personal brand. And what I mean by your personal brand is you, yourself. Now, if you look at your life, there are a lot of things that you can do, that you're passionate about, and that you do pretty well. I mean, if you ask your friends, they will tell you, they will tell you, nobody does this better than Fortune, nobody does this better than Favor, nobody does this better than. They already know there are a long list of things that you can do better than anyone else. Now, it goes beyond just being able to do what you know how to do so well. At least I've talked about that in one of my videos. It goes beyond just what you can do, but then at least what you can do is the starting point. Basically, you can literally invest in positioning your personal brand as a subject matter expert in a particular niche or in certain niches, and eventually build a community of people that know, like, and trust you, people that trust your judgment, people that trust your level of expertise, And over time, because they trust you, because you're putting out value out there for them, they begin to trust you with their money. And then you make a lot of money by just being you. Easy peasy, right? So it's 2025, and one of the best investments you can make is in your personal brand, because the truth is that there is no guarantee that the job market is going to be the same way it was in 2024 as we go through the new year. I mean, because especially with the rise of AI, a lot of jobs, a lot of people are going to be losing their jobs. That's just the truth, because AI right now is doing 10x more than what the average human can actually do. So how do you stand out? How do you make a living for yourself? How do you make sure that you don't get lost in the trend? The first and most important thing that you need to do in 2025 is to develop and build your personal brand. All right, build your personal brand. Post on social media. Post on social media. It doesn't have to be perfect. No one says it. In fact, perfect is overrated. But there is no such thing as being perfect. That's the truth. So, but just post on social media. And the funny thing about this is, the first thing for you to do is to identify that thing that you can do and you can do comfortably and really, really well. The next thing you need to do is to grow your expertise more in that particular thing. So let's say, for example, you know how to dance, right? So why not invest more in dancing? Yes, you can literally make a living online from just dancing. I'm going to explain how. You know how to dance. Instead of just um, focusing on a particular style of dancing, you can diversify and learn other kinds of dancing. There are a lot of materials on YouTube. You can consult a lot of materials out there and hone your dancing skills. And then the next thing you now need to do is to start posting content. Now, the thing about posting content and posting consistently is you are gradually going to amass a following of people who would love to consume your content. And the more they consume your content, the more they are drawn into that. Now, it gets to a point where you can now start creating free tutorials on how they can dance certain kind of dances. Oh, how to do the leg walk, how to do the butterfly, the happy feet, the all that, and you post it out online. After you've done that for a period of time, you can now decide to offer subscriptions for more premium, dance steps, and you're going to get a lot of people who are dancers. And one of the things you must consider while you create content is your target audience. Who are the people you are trying to attract? Because if you're trying to speak to everybody, you will end up speaking to no one. Yeah, I know. You're going to end up speaking to no one. So focus on a particular audience demographics. If you say the target audience you want to reach as a dancer are other dancers, then you want to be creating content that other dancers will love. Now you want to ask yourself the question: if I was already a dancer, would I be comfortable or would I be happy watching me dance? And if you cannot genuinely answer yes to that question, then you know you have a lot of personal development to do. So what you want to do is to keep on growing that skill, grow it as much as possible, and then you're going to amass that following. And over time, you can now offer subscription-based content, so more premium tutorials, and you can also offer dance courses. Still from that, you can also monetize your dancing skill or your dancing talent or whatever through brand endorsement deals. So a lot of people are going to be reaching out to you because the moment you've been able to garner the attention of people online, and it's not difficult actually to get attention online. The moment you're able to get attention online and people see it, brands will reach out to you, companies will reach out to you, musicians will reach out to you. In fact, one of your greatest allies in the industry as a dancer are musicians and record labels. They'll reach out to you basically because they know you already have the following. So a musician wants to put out a new song. What he's going to do is basically reach out to you, and you pay them and you charge them, and they will pay you that money, and you create your content and you make the money off it. So the list goes on and on. It's literally endless, and this can work with any other skill, any other niche. If you're a writer, you're a graphic designer, you're a social media marketer, you can literally diversify your income stream from just your personal brand. So but why you build this, why you put your content out there, one of the things that's going to make you stand out is intentionally projecting your personality and miss what you do. So don't just make posts that people just see. Make posts that people can connect with you from that post. People get to know who you are. They know your ideologies. They know your beliefs. They know what makes you you. They know what you believe in. They understand your core values. All right. So a lot goes into that when you're building your personal brand. And I can tell you for free, you're going to make a lot of money from that. Okay. So back to my story. So this is 2025. And one of the things that has helped me so far, or one of the ways I have really been able to make um a little decent income for myself is through my personal brand. Now, my personal brand is me. I am Fortune, all right? And then I have other brand extensions of my personal brand. There are a lot of things I do. I'm a content creator, digital marketer, brand strategist, um, SEO expert, and the list is endless. Now, the beautiful thing about this is that in as much as I do all these things I do, the moment I start a new line of business, I see my audience follow me to that line of business. So, for example, people will just join me, they will just want to patronize because it's Fortune. I mean, I love Fortune. Anything that is Fortune, they just believe, this is Fortune. And it is one of the most priceless things that you can afford yourself. I'm telling you. So, if you're watching this video right now, from wherever you're watching this video, know this: your personal brand is the best business investment you can make in 2025. If this video made a difference to your day and you want to learn how to grow your personal brand more, comment personal brand in the comment section below. And I'm going to be sending you a checklist of how you can clarify your personal brand in 2025. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button and follow for more. Thank you so much.